Justice with Persuasive Video Works. Today is February the 22nd of 2018, and what I'd like to do is show a quick way to scale or transform an image. So I'm just going to do a simple transformation today, and I'll show you how to do it. Right now this is a massive it is a massive image. Let me just show you quickly here. So just go to Image and or Control Alt I. That's a shortcut, which I haven't memorized them, so that doesn't help me any. Really, I should memorize them. So you see 1983 by 1457, and it came in at a 300 dpi, the resolution 300 dpi. I shot on an iPhone or something like that. So anyway, so let me show you quickly. This is been converted into a smart object. If you have, just a quick tip, if you have a PNG and you want to open it in Camera Raw, you have to make sure that you set your preferences within your preferences here. So you go to Edit, and then you go down to Preference and so forth like that, and then you just set it to import all JPEGs into Camera Raw. And then what you can do is then you can come in here as it comes in like this, and you can do, I'm actually double clicking on that, and it will say then you push Shift, you do your Shift and then click OK, and then that'll it'll go Object. So Open Object instead of just Open Image, but Open Object, because then that creates it brings it in as a smart object. So here this is, and let's say that you wanted to change this, and you wanted to modify. So you've got lens correction. So a good thing to do. Professionals in the business suggest this and do it all the time. So when you bring it in, so this is actually Camera Raw, so it would come in like this, and then you would have, as I'm opening it back up, because it is a smart object, Control and click, and then that opens it up. So you can do this untick chromatic aberration, or you can. And I've done these, but it'll modify them, it'll shift them, and so on and so forth. So you can do that. And then, of course, over here, you can actually go in and you can do as shot, or you can do auto. That's quite interesting. That's a very interesting. That's actually capturing it pretty nicely. But I'll just do as shot, and then let's say that I wanted to, as far as setup, do custom auto. We use a preference. I'll use Apple as an example, and you see how it changed it. It modified it because I have. There you go. See that? See how it's changing it? And it's changing it based upon the model and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and just accept that as it is, rather than going in here and then modifying, say, the exposure, which I could do. Right? You can run your exposure up. You can blow it out or whatever. As you see the histogram here. You can kind of use that as your target, and so if you want to get it a little bit deeper or whatever, now it's not as shot. It's actually you're adding these changes as becoming a custom, and so you could actually come in here and you can bump up your contrasts or your highlights, which will pull out the yellows and the golds and the greens and so forth like that. And then you can do your shadows. You can, whoops, I'm doing my whites accidentally. You can do that. And so you see the histogram moving and shifting and so forth. So you can kind of get these, you don't want too far to the right and you don't want too far to the left. You want things to kind of be spread evenly across the histogram. So yeah, you don't, this is clipping over here to you're clipping your blacks or you're clipping your whites. And so let's say that really like that kind of deepening the shadows a little bit, because then that's kind of helping everything pop. Okay, so then you can lift your whites. Let me just show you quickly. So you can lift your whites, but obviously you don't want to do that. That would be like the sun shining directly on, or maybe even brighter than that with the sun directly on it. So you can modify it to get a real nice look. Something that this is all, you see how the detail is popping. So this is all pretty subjective. I mean, there are people that would say, oh, that looks like crap. Well, okay, this is my approach. I may not be the best, but at least I'm putting something out there to hopefully show how to do something a little differently and maybe help you in your projects here. So click OK, And so it's preparing smart object, as you see. Now, okay, so I'm going to do Control and minus arrow. I am going to do Control D, which would be Command D, or which would deselect it. And then in your Mac, you know, you do Command plus or minus. If you want to make it smaller, it's minus key and then or plus key. But so I'm going to do Control T. Now that's transform. So I'm going to do, watch this. This is my Control plus, because I want to make it bigger for you so that you can see exactly what's going on. Sorry, I don't know what's been going on with my computer lately, but it's just dragging. I know I've got a lot of tabs open and stuff like that. So you see this here? That's the center of the box. So if I were to push Shift and then move it like that, well, you see it's constrained on that, but it's not going where I want it to go, because I want it to go within this box, right? So I can just hit Enter and then Control Z. And I'm using a Wacom tablet, so I've got that set with just on my pen, so it's very fast. So let's do Control T again. So how do you get this within the confines, or constrain it within this quickly and easily? You grab this you tick this, and you can do it with your mouse. You don't have to have a tablet. Do you see how it snapped in? Snapped right in. Now I'm going to Control minus. I'm going to hit my Shift. Not my Shift and Alt or Shift and Command or Option in Mac, and then I just move it there. See how nice and smoothly this is? Nice and smoothly. How nice and smooth that is? How about that? We're going smoothly. We want to go smoothly. We want to be smoothly. Yeah. So anyway, it's all right. I am who I am. So there you go. So that's a really quick and easy tip. Several tips within one. To change the look, change the size. It did not change the image size, as you see. So it's still the same image size as it was, but I merely got it to fit within the confines, within the framework of this box here, which it was not previously, as you saw. So anyway, I hope this helps, and if you like it, please give a thumbs up. That would help tremendously. I'm going to be creating more of these. If you've got some ideas, you think, hey, well, do you know how to do X? I may already know how to do it. I may know how to do it already, and just don't know what people are interested in. Which is, you know, that's, if we don't ask, we don't know, right? So I'm asking. If you've got some interest, some thoughts, hit me up with it, and I'll see if I can't produce something that would provide that type of information that you'd be interested in. Again, David Justice with Persuasive Video Works, and hope you have a great day. Please do like, and if you don't mind, subscribe. That would help, and so it help others see that there's work out there from other people, and so on and so forth. So it's been great having some time with you all today, and I hope you have a great one. Thanks. Bye.